Storms still clipping some of our far northernmost counties. A closer look right here, northern Morgan County getting in on some thunderstorms north of Stover, and then back over into parts of Miller, Marys County as well. A bit of rain and heavy rain, and continuing to watch a few more showers and thunderstorms working their way towards Osceola into Benton County as well. Flood watch goes through 1 p.m. now today, back from Benton County through Dent County. Some spots this morning have picked up more than an inch, 2 inches of rain in some of these areas. Now into the afternoon, we'll see a few more showers, a few thunderstorms working their way into some of our eastern counties. Some today could be on the strong to maybe low end severe side, producing some strong gusty winds. This is 6 p.m., mostly south of I-44. And then overnight tonight, still tracking a few more scattered showers, a few thunderstorms, and some pockets of heavy rain closer to I-49 tonight. Temperatures are variable thanks to the rain right now. 70s in Salem, Warsaw, Camdenton, 91 in Monette, 94 in Joplin right now. So still hot for many for the day today. Temperatures for most upper 80s to low 90s into the afternoon. By around 7 o'clock, mid 80s, and highs today for most upper 80s to mid 90s. Could be a little bit cooler in some of our northern and eastern counties, but likely at least in the mid to upper 80s for you as well throughout the day today. We're tracking some more storms tonight, more storms for you Friday, and then another big warm up on the way next week that we'll talk about coming up soon. A little bit of rain and some thunderstorms in our northernmost counties. A closer look right now back over into parts of Benton County, north of Warsaw. Heading into Cole Camp, we have some showers, some thunderstorms, a little bit of lightning there crossing 65. Warsaw, thunderstorm off to your west, about to move on in there. And then in our northernmost counties, Morgan County right here, thunderstorm south of Syracuse, north of Versailles, and we'll continue to watch some rain and thunderstorms, maybe trying to clip back over into Miller, Marys County. Rain heading into Eldridge, lighter side. A brief pocket of maybe some heavy rain back around Buffalo, heading towards Lebanon. Nothing severe though. And we are tracking this stalled out front, situated mostly off to our north, gradually maybe trying to wiggle around a bit further south. It's not really going to pass by as a cold front though for us, so no big changes to your temperatures over the next couple of days, but it is bringing us a couple more shower and storm chances. This is 3 o'clock here today. A few more showers and storms lining up kind of along I-44 and off to the east. Some of these could pack a punch into the evening. A few more showers and storms with a low severe risk, some pockets of heavy rain and lightning. And overnight tonight, a few more scattered showers, maybe in some of our eastern counties, with a larger swath developing back over in Kansas. And then a few of those could make a run towards I-49 into tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, rain on the lighter side for many by 2 o'clock. And then we'll see maybe a few more storms Friday evening, developing mostly south of I-44 and in some of our far southeasternmost counties. Some heavy rain, some lightning, maybe even some gusty winds in there before we dry on out Friday night. Today's severe risk level 1 marginal threat. Storm Prediction Center has decreased that risk a bit from their earlier outlooks that they had issued. So level 1 marginal threat for basically our entire area, for some wind gusts upwards of about 60 miles an hour. They did go ahead and now cancel that flood watch in some of our northernmost counties a little bit earlier now. Heading into the afternoon, temperatures are going to be variable, kind of similar to yesterday. Some of our northern and eastern counties could be a little bit cooler at 4 o'clock thanks to some more clouds and rain. Highs though for many upper 80s to mid 90s, still warm and humid this afternoon. Upper 70s to low 80s at 9 o'clock. And your overnight lows tonight will fall back into the mid 70s for many tomorrow morning. Here's what we're tracking weather-wise. We have a system squeaking by today and into the day tomorrow, with this upper level trough swinging through the region. Big ridge off to our west. This is where the heat is, indicated by those oranges, reds, kind of pinkish color you see there. Well, this trough begins to work off to the north and east, and we have this ridge kind of starting to flatten out a bit, and we have this more westerly flow pattern developing at the start of next week. What does that mean for us? It means we're going to start to pull in some of that warmer air, and our temperatures start to climb a bit above average for this time of year. So this weekend we'll be in the mid-90s and we'll stay in the mid-90s through the middle of next week with an overall drier weather pattern taking shape. However, with humidity high, we'll look at feels like temperatures continuing to stay high as well. Upper 90s to low 100s Saturday, Sunday 100 to 105, Sunday and Monday. And on Tuesday, 100 to 105 is what it should feel like in your afternoons, thanks to high humidity, highs in the mid-90s, and some rain and storms back again in parts of the southeast. A couple severe storms in parts of eastern Georgia, north of Waynesboro, and into parts of South Carolina, to include the city of Columbia right now under a severe thunderstorm warning. Some onshore flow bringing some rain back towards Charleston for the day today. And then in our neck of the woods, we have a wave of showers and storms that's led to some flash flood warnings across parts of central Missouri. Back over towards Columbia, flash flood warning right now with some heavy rain in the northern part of the Ozarks, showers towards St. Louis right now. And if you're traveling anywhere regionally today, we are watching a low severe risk here across parts of the Ozarks into northern Arkansas, southern Kansas, northern Oklahoma there today. So level 1 marginal threat for some gusty winds back over towards the East Coast, another low risk there. To the west in Oklahoma, central Arkansas, looking at a heat advisory, extreme heat warnings in pink there across parts of the west coast today. And if you're traveling up towards Kansas City, your high around 84 this afternoon, a little wetter towards St. Louis, around 80. 97 in Little Rock, though, for a high. Tulsa hitting the triple digits for highs today. And our temperatures begin to warm up closer to the weekend.
Thanks, Danielle.
Totals over the last 24 hours. Most of the rain falling in some of our northern and easternmost counties, back from parts of St. Clair County through Dent, northern Shannon County. And a closer look, some of the heaviest of the rain that's fallen really back over towards central Missouri along I-70 towards Columbia, where they've seen some flash flooding from early this morning. Morgan County's picked up a lot of rain, some spots about 1 to potentially 3 inches for a few of you. On average, in this red box alone for our area, picking up close to about an inch of rain. Once again, on average, some maybe a little bit more, some a little bit less. And we'll continue to watch a few more showers and storms today and tomorrow. So a closer look at County, Webster County, Wright County right now, and extending it down into Douglas County, as well as parts of Christian County. So here's a look at this swath of thunderstorms. We're talking about severe thunderstorms producing 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts within this. Tracking off more now to the southeast. One back over here into Webster Wright County going until 5 p.m. today. Parts of Greene County going until 4:30 this afternoon. Some torrential rain leading to flooding in spots. And I want to show you the light. Christian and into Douglas County, where your severe thunderstorm warning goes until 5 p.m. today. 70-mile-an-hour wind gust, some quarter-size hail, as well as the potential for some flooding will continue to work its way on in. Here's a look outside the KY3 tower camera right here, where we had some torrential rain just pass on by. The next couple of hours, watching this wave work its way a little bit further to the south, could eventually head over into parts of Taney County, as well as maybe parts of Stone County, as well as maybe even parts of Ozark County there. Looking at the potential for some heavy rain and some thunderstorms overnight tonight. A few isolated showers still possible. Some more storms on the way for your Friday. We'll talk more about the timing and a look at a big warming trend coming up soon. This thunderstorm right here, southeast, heading into the 200 strikes within this thunderstorm heading into Christian and Douglas County right now. This larger severe thunderstorm warning goes until 5 p.m. today. Wind gusts upwards of 70 miles an hour. Possible that could topple trees. So if you are included in this severe thunderstorm warning, take it seriously. You need to head on inside, getting away from windows, closing curtains with all this lightning. You want to be away from the windows for sure. Don't want to get struck. And also the potential for maybe some quarter-size hail. And I'd even say the potential for some flooding. And we are getting some reports of some pretty decent rainfall. I've already had over an inch of rain at my house here in Greene County, and we'll continue to see many areas picking up an inch to 2 inches possible in a short period of time. Now, as we take into the rest of the evening, here's models kind of spitting out that swath, maybe here working its way a little further south by around 6 p.m. And then overnight tonight, still this is 9 p.m., a few more showers and thunderstorms, mostly south of the interstate. And then an isolated shower overnight, but we'll see more rain develop tomorrow. In the morning, waking up, maybe a few isolated showers. We could see this patch of storms back over in Kansas make a run maybe closer to I-49, but many will start the day off dry tomorrow with a few more showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. And I want to watch some storms closely for tomorrow evening. Right now, the Storm Prediction Center doesn't have us in a severe risk tomorrow evening, but I think we could see maybe a few stronger storms at least by 6 p.m. tomorrow, scattered across the area, producing some heavy rain, maybe some gusty winds as well, before they work their way a little bit further south and we dry out for your Saturday. So we have this stalled out boundary kind of hanging across the Show Me State, across the region today, helping initiate some of these showers and storms with several outflow boundaries that these storms are working with to create enough lift to support some more thunderstorms. So we'll watch that this evening. Unfortunately, that front's not going to pass by as a cold front and cool us off. We stay very warm. We'll see temperatures by 9 o'clock, upper 70s, low 80s. Overnight lows staying back in the low to mid 70s, and highs tomorrow will be back in the upper 80s to low 90s, I'd say, across much of the area. So this upper level trough swinging through today into tomorrow, keeping rain chances going. This begins to lift north, kind of weakening, and our flow pattern in the mid levels of the atmosphere next week becomes a little bit more westerly in a sense. So we start to pull in all of this warm air back off towards the Rockies and the Four Corners region, and you're going to notice your temperatures really beginning to go up. We'll be back in the mid to even some upper 90s this weekend and at the start of next week with a stretch of some drier weather as well. Feels like temperatures creeping up. 100s Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's going to get very repetitive. Tuesday of next week before maybe we watch a little bit more rain try to work its way. Our telescope has given scientists their clearest view yet of the sun's surface and revealed a hidden process that could help explain powerful solar storms. The discovery is a major breakthrough that could improve space weather forecasting and help predict solar storms before they impact our technology. Tracking severe storms. They have a couple new warnings to talk about. Right now, we are looking at some heavy rain and thunderstorms, strong gusty winds heading into Ava. Chadwick looking at heavy rain and a lot of lightning right overhead, and maybe even a little bit of hail over towards Ozark right now. This is tracking south back into parts of Taney and Ozark County, where the severe thunderstorm warning extends until 5:45 today. 60 to maybe even 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, some large hail also possible. And then we're also looking at parts of far eastern Ozark into far eastern Douglas County, where right here this cell capable of producing some reports of maybe even up to golf ball size hail about to cross 14. A lot of lightning there. And then sitting over West Plains right now, torrential rain, 60 to 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts coming out of this severe thunderstorm possible. Torrential rain warning goes until 5:15. And let's take a look at West Plains right now from our camera. This is what that storm looks like. We have torrential rain coming down, visibility extremely low, and the potential for some flooding. There is a flood advisory in place for parts of Greene and Webster County going until 10 p.m. today from the same storm system back heading into parts of Taney County right now. This has produced about 1 inch to 2 inches of rain in just a very short period of time. So if you're hitting the road for the evening commute, you may run into some problems on the road with some flooded roads. As always, turn around, don't drown, just take an alternate route. Evening, we have a marginal threat, 60 to 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible. We've already seen strong winds coming out of thunderstorms today, so be sure to stay up to date with the KY3 weather app. We'll continue to update it through the evening, and any watches, warnings that are issued for your area, you'll be the first to know. Temperatures by around 7 o'clock in the mid-80s, few showers and thunderstorms the next couple of hours. Pretty isolated overnight tonight, lows back in the low to mid-70s, and then tomorrow we're looking at another warmer day with a few more showers and storms that I'll time out for you coming up on KY3 News at 5. place, but we have numerous severe thunderstorm warnings, and hey, these are producing some really strong gusty winds, the potential for some large hail as well. Getting reports of maybe some golf ball size hail, if not maybe even a little bit bigger, coming out of this severe thunderstorm in Howe County, heading off to the north. These go until 5:45 today. This storm in Howe County tracking north towards Mountain View. This swath heading into parts of Taney County right now, also going until 5:45, tracking south, both producing torrential rain. I want to show you West Plains right here. This storm system now passing kind of through, going off to the north. You can still see a bit of rain coming down, but yeah, reports of some pretty large hail within that thunderstorm coming through Howe County right now. Next couple of hours, tracking more rain and a few thunderstorms, mostly south of I-44. This is 10 p.m. and overnight tonight, maybe an isolated shower or two. Many will stay dry with some more rain tomorrow. We'll talk about a couple more storm chances on the way and a big warm up coming up soon.
Thank you, Danny.
With numerous severe thunderstorm warnings, thunderstorms producing damaging wind gusts and even some very large hail in a few of these thunderstorms. We have a new warning for parts of western Greene County and to Lawrence County here. This goes until 5:45 today. I'd say just north of Mount Vernon, the potential for maybe some brief hail that came down over towards Halltown. Some heavy rain and lightning right now, maybe some small to quarter size hail into eastern Greene County. And then further south, this larger swath, it's a super producer of a lot of lightning right now. Over 200 strikes within this area right here. Back over towards Ava, we're talking about really significant lightning overhead. As we head a little further south, heavy rain, some gusty winds into parts of Taney and Ozark County. And then back over here in Howe County, tracking off to the north, we're still looking at the potential for some hail in this severe thunderstorm. Getting reports of baseball size hail that just came down over in West Plains. Started out with some golf ball size, and then a couple reports now coming in of some isolated spots picking up close to baseball size hail. Hey, that's tracking up towards Mountain View. So Mountain View, get ready. Some gusty winds, maybe some very large hail, and then back over towards Willow Springs. Thunderstorm working its way towards you as well. Also producing 60 to maybe 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So the next couple of hours, tracking severe storms situated still mostly along and south of I-44. This is 9 p.m. Still maybe a few here in south central Missouri. And then overnight tonight, we'll see maybe a few isolated showers. However, severe threat not really there overnight. We will watch some more storms tomorrow, though. In the morning, a little bit of rain possible in our eastern counties, and then maybe some making a run towards I-49. Heading into the afternoon, though, we'll see a few more widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. And I do think we could see maybe a few more storms tomorrow that could be on the strong to potentially low and severe side again. Some heavy rain producers, some gusty winds, maybe some small to quarter size hail possible heading into your Friday evening. That wouldn't be widespread though by any means. And then overnight we begin to dry out, and I think we'll be dry for your Saturday for now. Temperature wise today, it's been variable thanks to the clouds and rain. By 9 o'clock, some mid 70s to low 80s with overnight lows tonight, staying warm in the mid 70s, waking up for many tomorrow morning. Your highs tomorrow, similar to today, some hot spots, some a little bit cooler thanks to the rain. I'd say upper 80s, low 90s though for most. And here's what we're tracking. This upper level trough bringing us the rain today, tomorrow really begins to weaken, and this ridge off to our west begins to become our focus. We'll start to pull in some really warm air underneath that ridge. That will help our temperatures climb back.
As an eraser, was it putty, tape, or bread?
You know what came first? Probably bread.
All right, so I'm gonna go, just to be different, give us a chance one of us gets it right. I'm gonna go putty. Bread.
Haha.
You did it.
Me. I did it.
You did it.
Thank you, Paul.
Bam.
I normally get them wrong, so
all right.
happy about this.
Congratulations today.
I'll take a trophy.
It's a therapy being used.